Do not undertake the exercises illustrated in this video without prior medical advice.
Hi, and welcome to the VON SMART Seniors Maintaining Active Roles Together exercise program. We are happy that you've joined us today. I just have a couple of reminders for you before we begin. So one, find a comfortable place to exercise that is safe as well. Two, ensure that you have a sturdy chair to use during the exercises. All of our exercises can be done standing or seated. Three, wear safe footwear with proper support. Four, have some water nearby. Five, make sure that you only do what you feel comfortable and safe to do. Listen to your body. Have fun. Also, during today's class, we are going to be using an exercise band. If you have one, make sure that you have it nearby. If you don't, that's okay, we can do everything without. Before you use it though, make sure you do inspect it just to make sure there are no rips or tears so that it doesn't snap during the exercises. All right, let's get to the exercises.
Hi there, I'm Cynthia. Welcome to the VON SMART program. We're going to use our TheraBands and our balls today. As long as you're ready to get going, let's start moving. We'll get some music playing and we're going to get warmed up. Here we go. All right, everybody. Let's start with a nice, easy march, okay? You can march along, get your arms involved. We're going to raise our heart rates nice and slowly, oxygenate our blood, take some nice big deep breaths. And then you can also incorporate a side step if that's easier for you, if that's easier on your hips. And then you can also do a variation of the two if you like. So you can be marching and sidestepping, right? Why not, right? You can do a little mixture of whatever works for you. And then if you're feeling like you really want to get moving, feel free to use your chair and use your space and take a little walk around, you know, do a little bit of a do-si-do as you go around your chair. You can even incorporate a couple of cross steps. Why not, right? Have fun with it, okay? Don't go too fast. You can even go backwards if you like. Just make sure that you're checking behind you so you know that you can do so safely. And remember, you can always be sidestepping and marching nice and easy here. Don't forget too, everything we do standing, we can do seated. Make sure you have your ankles stacked under your knees, chest up, and then you can be marching and sidestepping and moving along. Keep your arms involved. Keep that chest upright as we continue to move, okay? Nice and easy here. Good stuff, everybody. You're doing great. All right. And because it's the season, we're gonna go with raking some leaves now. So you're gonna bring your arms up as you slide one foot across the floor. And make sure that you try to do this somewhat intentionally, right? So you can imagine like you're sweeping with a broom or raking those leaves. It's up to you, it's whatever works for you. But try to do so intentionally, right? Whenever you try to use your muscles in a way that you're activating them, you're gonna get a little more out of the exercise. Keep the core engaged. Now you can start pointing the toe out to the side as you bring that broom or that rake along for the ride. And then you can start tapping out your heel, okay? We're gonna warm up our ankles here, nice and easy. Good, you got it. So point the toe and then point the heel, back and forth, back and forth. Nice and easy, chest up, easy breathing. Good, you got it. All right, we're gonna switch it up now. We're gonna go into hip outs. So here, you can hang on to your chair if you need to. We're gonna bring up your leg all the way up and over to the side, like you're drawing a half moon, or if it's helpful to you, you can think of it as drawing a rainbow with your knee, okay? We wanna get a really good range of motion in here for the hips. So if you can bring up the leg nice and high up to the same the same level as where your hip is, where your femur comes out of your hip socket, great. If you can't, say you're down lower, say you're down here. That's okay. You're still getting that good motion in for the hips. And don't forget, as always, you can take a seat if you need to, ankle stacked on your knees, chest upright, and still moving, still keeping that core engaged. Good stuff, everybody. Keep breathing easy. And here we go, we're gonna do 4 more. 4, 3, 2, and 1 on both sides. Now we're gonna go into what I call windshield wipers. So you're gonna, again, step one leg out. You're gonna bring the arm up and around to the front. Take a few steps to the front and the back as we do this exercise. And that's gonna challenge your back body balance and your muscles in the back of your body. Those are gonna really save you should you go for a near trip dip or a fall, or if you accidentally ice skate out on the ice this winter, right? You want really good strong back muscles, strong glutes, so that they're there when you need them. And then if you'd like to, you can reverse the direction with your arms. Remember here, we're really just warming ourselves up, so there's no need to go too heavy with these movements or too fast. You do what's good for you and what works. We're gonna go one more time here to the back. Good. All right, let's go back into a march now, or a side step, and we're gonna warm up our wrists, okay? So take your arms out to the front. You can do an open-handed wrist circle if that's what works for you. And if you would like to try for something a little bit more, you can fold your thumbs in, fingers over thumbs. Try to keep your arms straight, and let's go for 6, 4, 2 more, and then we're gonna switch directions. Here we go, other way. 6, 3 more, 2 more, last one. All right, take your arms out to the sides now. We're gonna go for some nice arm circles, okay? Try to keep your arms out as we go around about a softball for 8 to the front. 8, 8. Let's go the other way. Excellent. Now we're going to go around about a beach ball. Breathing nice and easy here. Now, if this isn't available to you, if you have a limited range of motion, you can focus entirely on the shoulders. If you can, bringing your arms down, right? No worries. 2 more. Here we go. 1 more big if you can. Let's go in the other direction. 8, 7. You're doing great. Keep breathing. Last one. And now we're gonna go into what I call finger fireworks. You're gonna be opening and closing those hands as much as possible. You don't have to keep moving your feet. I like to keep my cardio up. But if you wanna just take a breather, that's always totally fine too. If you wanna keep on moving and keep yourself feeling pumped up, you can turn this movement into what I call a 2 for 1. So you can bring your elbows back as you squeeze your fists and then open your hands as you come forward. And this is good for your pecs and your shoulders at the same time. But remember, the active part of the exercise is in the squeezing of the fists, the opening of the hands. It's good for stiffness in your hands, wrists, forearms. Good if you have arthritis or carpal tunnel. Great. Keep smiling, keep breathing. You're doing great. And let's take it into fast arms and fast feet now. So here we go, fast arms, fast feet, going down the track, okay? Now remember, if you can't go fast with both at the same time, hold your chair. Focus only on your feet if you need to, or quiet your feet. Focus only on your arms. And then again, as always, you can be seated, right? All of these exercises are available seated as well as standing. Again, you can focus on the arms while you're seated or only on the feet. Wherever you are, let's keep getting pumped up. We're gonna go for 5 more, 4 more, 3 more, 2 more, 1 more, and you're through the finish line of the warm-up. Hope everybody's doing well. Let's have a sip of water or whatever it is that you might be hydrating with today. And then we'll take some deep breaths and keep moving. All right. We're gonna try and breathe in and out through our nose as much as you can. You're welcome to bring your arms up as we breathe, only coming halfway if you have range of motion issues or any unresolved blood pressure issues. Here we go. Inhale up. Exhale down. Inhale up. And exhale down. And one more time, inhale up. And exhale down. Good stuff. All right, we're gonna go into a squat here like we are shoveling the snow. So you're gonna bring your legs so that they are wider than hips distance. So hips distance is where your femur comes out of its hip sockets. Wider than hips distance is wider, okay? Keep your chest upright and keep those shoulders stacked over your pelvis. Come on down with your chest upright, bending at the knees. Dig that shovel in and then throw the snow over one shoulder. Come on down and do it on the other side. Nice and easy as we go here. We're using the weight of our upper body to provide our lower body with a little more exercise. So this is good for your glutes, quads, hamstrings, even into your core, especially if you're keeping your back nice and straight. Great. Keep moving and breathing easy. Good. And we're gonna go for 4 more. Good. Even if you pay somebody to shovel your driveway, it's good to stay strong. Here we go. And 1 more, both directions, both sides. Now you got it. Awesome. Let's take those hands out. We're gonna use them as a target as we go for high knees now. So like the name indicates, you wanna bring up your knee as high as possible. However, if you're down lower, and perhaps if this exercise is new to you, that's okay. Take your time, you will get stronger. Over time, you'll be able to lift up higher. Remember, your chair dance partner is always here for you if you need it, and you can always take a seat. Otherwise, feel free to pretend like you're sweating to the oldies with Richard Simmons, or maybe you're doing a Jane Fonda workout and it's the 80s and you can bring one hand across to opposite knee, only if you don't have any issues in those hips, okay? No bone spurs, no bursitis, and you're not waiting on a bionic hip replacement, okay? Nice and easy here. You got it. Awesome. And then if you really want to spice things up, you can apply a little pressure down on the knee as you bring the knee up. That's gonna give you just a slight core activation. You can do it with 1 hand at a time, or 2 hands, or your 1 hand out to the front, right? This can be done very easily. Good stuff, everybody. All right, we're gonna take it now into hamstring curls with tricep activation. So to activate your triceps, you're gonna make a shooter finger with your first finger and thumb, bringing your arms all the way back, and as you do, you're gonna bring a flex foot up towards your bottom, and then the other side. The flex foot is the key part of activating your hamstring here. Keep your knees nice and soft. Keep your hips nice and soft. That means rely on the muscles around those joints as we go through this exercise. Good. You got it. Doing great. Nice and easy. Keep that chest up and shoulders rolled back. Easy breathing here. Good stuff. And remember, you can go with 1 hand at a time if you wish. Okay? And also don't forget, you can bring up your foot only a little bit off the floor and make your movement smaller if that's easier for you or safer for you. It doesn't matter how high you bring that foot. What matters is that you have the foot flexed. Good, let's go. We're gonna go 4 more each side. Here we go. 3 more. 2 more. Last one, and we're gonna go straight into what I call snowblower, okay? So you're gonna be sidestepping and rowing your arms forwards and backwards as you take up a little bit of space. So remember, whenever possible here, whenever any of our exercises are like a dance move, and there are many, you want to take up a little bit of space and go forwards and backwards so that you're challenging that back body, right? Getting strong in your back, in your glutes. Again, so that if you ever do need to rely on your balance, it's there for you, okay? Good stuff. And then if you want to do something a little different with your arms, you can do a bicep activator here, okay? So bicep curl, keep your upper arm tight to your side. All the action comes from the lower arm as you squeeze the fist when you come to the top. Good. You've got it. I'm gonna do a few more here and then we're gonna take a break. Keep smiling. It improves the real estate value of your face. All right. Good. Good stuff, everybody. One more to the back and to the front. All right, let's take a break. I hope you're feeling well. Let's have a sip of water. If at any point you find it hard to breathe or like you're out of breath or you're feeling really dizzy, take a seat, take a few deep breaths and come back when you're ready, okay? And don't forget, all the exercises can be done seated. All right, let's breathe in and out through our nose. If you can, bring your arms along. Inhale up, exhale down. 2 more. And 1 more. Good stuff. All right, we're gonna take it into a real dance move now. We're gonna go into the cha-cha. If you've never done the cha-cha, don't worry, I'm gonna break it down. You can do it, okay? So you're gonna step to the front, to the middle, and 3 quick steps. Front, middle, 3 quick steps. Front to the middle, 3 quick steps. Front to the middle, 3 quick steps. And you'll notice I'm bringing my arms into it, right? We always want to try and keep our arms moving and our legs moving at the same time. It's really good aerobic exercise that way, right? Keeping everything pumping, keeping the blood pumping, oxygenating our blood. It's going to make us feel better all around. Good. All right, now that you think you might have the cha-cha mastered, with a forward step, middle, cha-cha-cha, forward step, middle, 1, 2, 3. We're gonna change it up. And we're gonna cross over to the side, to the middle, 1, 2, 3. To the side, to the middle, 1, 2, 3. Now, if you have hip issues and crossing over to the side to do the cha-cha doesn't feel great, you can step to the side, 1, 2, 3. Step to the side, 1, 2, 3. Step. Okay? Or back to the cross cha-cha, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, okay? And again, if this doesn't work for you, you can stick with the forward-facing cha-cha, that's fine. Do what works. Now we're gonna take it to the back, okay? So back cha-cha, 1, 2, 3. Back cha-cha, 1, 2, 3. And as always, as you come to the middle and you do that cha-cha-cha, you wanna pretend like you've got maracas in your hands and doing the cha-cha-cha, okay? Real fun. Okay, pretend like you're somewhere on a beautiful beach and you can hear the ocean in the background. And maybe it's so warm that even your drink needs an umbrella to stay cool. And let's cha-cha. Okay, we're gonna take it to a combo. Forward step, back to the middle, 1, 2, 3. Cross step, back to the middle, 1, 2, 3. Back step, back to the middle, 1, 2, 3. Other side. Forward step, 1, 2, 3. Cross. 1, 2, 3. Back. 1, 2, 3. 3 more, okay? Forward. 1, 2, 3. Side. 1, 2, 3. Back. 1, 2, 3. Forward. 1, 2, 3. Side. 1, 2, 3. Back. 1, 2, 3. You got it now? Now, bring the hips into it if you can, okay? Again, only if your hips don't lie, meaning you're not waiting on a bone, or pardon me, on a hip replacement, don't have bone spurs, right? No bursitis. One more time, then we're gonna switch it up. Good, you got it. Awesome. Keep moving and grooving. All right, we're gonna switch it up now. We're gonna go to a little bit of a pole walk, okay? You step 1 foot back, 1 arm forward with that knee forward. You can imagine like you're cross-country skiing here, if you like, or pole walking. Or for anybody that might be watching this, at the time of this recording, it is in fact Halloween, so if you're feeling spooky-ooky with it, hey, go for it. You can pretend like you are staking a vampire. All right, whatever works for you. Use your imagination, do these exercises with intention, and when you do so, you'll activate those muscles, you'll feel better, and you'll feel stronger before you know it. Nice and easy. You're doing great. Stepping forward, bringing one foot back, one arm forward. Keep those shoulders rolled back. Good, you got it. Keep your core engaged, like you're pulling your core away from the floor. Good, nice, easy movements. You're rocking now. All right, I hope you're feeling warm because I know I am too. And so let's give us what I call a little round of applause with some elbow kisses. You're gonna bring your arms out to the side in what we call goalpost or cactus, and then you're gonna step to the side as you bring your arms wide for elbow kisses. So in elbow kisses, we want to make sure we are in fact bringing those elbows together, okay? And then wide to the side, okay? And you're going to try and do so with every step. However, there's always variations, okay? You can always slow it down, take it at your own pace. So go on every other step and bring those arms wide and hang out. Okay, that's available too. You can stop your feet entirely and work only on bringing the arms together. Or you can even do an isometric move and stand here with your arms out to the sides in cactus. You're still activating those muscles with the weight of your arms. If you can, keep moving, keep grooving. You're doing great. Remember, you can sit down, keep the back away from the back of the chair, legs forward, ankles tucked under knees, and you can still keep moving and grooving, having a good time. Good. As always, if you're feeling a little winded, take a breather, come back when you're ready. Good. We're gonna do just a couple more here, so that's, maybe we'll call it 4 more on both sides. Here we go, that's 4. Here's 3. Here's 2. And 1, and let's go back into raking the leaves. And again, as I said, if you're watching this anytime around Halloween, you wanna feel spooky with it, well, heck, you can pretend like you're warming up your broom, communing with your inner witch here, right? Whatever works for you. And remember, when you use your imagination, you're not just having fun, hopefully, but you're actually talking to your muscles, right? I mean, this is what professional athletes do, right? When they're resting, they actually play the game or they go over their routines in their minds. That helps to activate the muscles. So you can do the same thing here while you're exercising. Remember, you can start to point that toe out, nice and easy as you rake the leaves or warm up that broom for a flight by night. Whatever works for you, okay? Good, nice and easy, pointing the toe. And then you can also point the heel, right? We want to keep those ankles feeling nice and strong and warmed up at the same time. You got it. Doing great, everybody. Keep moving, keep grooving. All right. Let's do 2 more, both sides. 1, 2. Let's take a break. Okay, hope you're feeling really good. Again, let's hydrate, okay? Whatever you're using to hydrate with, be it tea or water, coffee, have a sip. Great, we're gonna take a couple nice big deep breaths, and then we're gonna get into some dance moves. Again, here we go. Breathing in and out through the nose. Again, it's really good for your brain. There are studies that say that breathing in and out through your nose actually massages the brain in a way that reduces the amount of plaque that can build up, contributing to Alzheimer's and dementia. So if you can breathe through your nose, great. If you can't, that's okay. I understand. I have a kid in school. I often can't breathe through my nose either. Inhale up, draw the arms up overhead, exhale down. Good, 2 more times. Inhale up, exhale down. And again, you can always come halfway if you have range of motion issues or any unresolved high blood pressure. All right, so we're gonna use our chair dance partner here as we start to really cut a rug, okay? So we're gonna go into something called rocking horse. I'll show you the first level of rocking horse. Turn my chair to the side so you can see my feet. And then I'm gonna show you level 2. So with level 1, you're gonna step forward. You're gonna rock up onto your back toe and then come back, rocking up onto your front heel, bring it back together. Okay, again, rocking onto the front toe, back heel, back together. I think you get it, okay? It's a rocking horse movement, pretty simple. Okay, we're gonna rock here just for a couple more. And this might be enough for you, okay? You might wanna hold your chair, you might not. You might think, okay, I think I got this. My balance is good. Great. And then if you're ready to do something a little more, keep the chest upright, shoulders rolled back, and I'll call it out for you. You're gonna go right leg up in the front, left leg up in the back, right leg up in the front, back together, other side. Left leg up in the front, right leg up in the back, left leg up in the front, back together, other side. Right, left, right, back together, left, right, left, back together, okay? So it's kind of like a pendulum swinging movement. You want to try and keep on rocking a little bit, keep the chest upright, have fun with it. If you feel ready to, okay, you can let go of your chair, bend your knees, get down, and then you can really turn it into a fun dance move, rocking it out, okay? One leg at a time. If at any point any of these dance moves feel like they're not too simple for you, then you can just dance any way you like. As long as your arms and your legs are moving, you're getting a good aerobic exercise. Let's keep trying to achieve that. You're doing great. We're gonna switch up the dance move in just another moment. Nice and easy. Legs up as we go, keeping the chest up. Good. Doing great, everyone. I can't see you, but I know that you're giving it. I know that you're trying. You're doing great. Here we go. Right leg up in the front, left leg in the back, right leg in the front, back together, left, right, left. I'm gonna call it one more time, and then we're switching it up. Right front, left back, right front, back together, left front, right back, left front, back together. Now we're taking it to the V step. So with the V step, it's like a box step, but you're gonna create a V instead of a square or rectangle. So you're gonna step wide with your right leg, and then narrow with your right leg. Step wide with your left leg, and then step narrow with your left leg. So we're leading with each side to the front and the back as we create this V step. Okay, nice and easy. Keep your chest up, get your arms involved, and have fun if you can. Don't forget, if you want to sit down, always available to you seated. You step right wide, right narrow, left wide, left narrow, and back and forth we go. Okay, nice and easy, having fun, trying to make it into a little dance move because it's always more fun to think you're dancing with friends than exercising, okay? Good, you got it. Keep that chest up, breathe, have fun. All right, you're doing great, everybody. And we're gonna continue having a good time. We're gonna go into a little bit of a skip here. So pretend like you've got that jump rope and you're going nice and easy here, okay? We don't have to pretend like we're Rocky training for the big fight or anything, okay? Just nice and easy, okay? Move forward and backward if you can, okay? And as you come backward, you're going to change the direction, of course, of your little circles that you're drawing with your wrist here, okay? Pretending like you're really skipping. As always, remember, you're pretending, okay? But even when we are pretending, we're still activating the muscles. Let's keep going. And now have fun. Give it a loop-de-loop off to the side. And maybe go loop-de-loop in the middle, right? Why not? Have fun. I never did double Dutch as a kid. I'm not sure I could. Maybe you did. Awesome, okay? Play with it and have a good time. And again, just go nice and easy. So even if you feel like you're going a little slower, that's okay. Go at your own pace, right? You don't have to go as fast as I'm going, okay? Don't worry about it. These exercises have variations for good reason, so that everybody can do them, right? Great, nice and easy, just keep moving. You got it. We're gonna finish up strong with our last round of cardio in just a moment here. We're gonna go into double high knee as we go to the back one more time. Great, let's check in with our chair dance partner just in case you need them here for your double high knees. So you're gonna take your hands out in front or hold your chair, whatever's up to you, and then go 1, 2, 1, 2. So as always, okay, take it at your own pace, do what you can, okay? And then you can pretend like you've got those leg warmers on, right? From the 80s, give her a go and say, Jane Fonda, I can keep up with you. I got you, no worries. Or like you're sweating to the oldies with Richard Simmons, whatever floats your boat, okay? Just remember, take it easy, go at your own pace. You can do this seated, don't forget. Nice and easy, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. And then if you'd like to, spice it up a little. Provide a little pressure down as you bring the knee up to activate the core. Nice and easy here. You can do it one-handed and you can do it two-handed. All right, we're gonna go 4 more each side. Here we go. That's 4. Here we go. 3. Breathe. 2. You got it. And 1. All right. Good job, everybody. You did great. You survived 3 rounds of cardio. Hope you're feeling well. Hope you're feeling warm. Let's take a sip of some water. H2O is good for you. Keeps you on the go. And then we'll take some big, deep breaths and keep moving. All right. Breathing in and out through the nose if you can. Inhale with your arms up overhead. Exhale, bring them down. 2 more times. 1 more. Awesome. All right, we're gonna go into the cool down now. So in the cool down, you don't wanna be putting in quite as much effort as you did at the beginning. You can sidestep, you can march, you can even take another trip around your chair if that feels like something that might be more interesting for you to do. And when we're doing those little circles around the chair, okay, if that's for you, you can spice it up and do some cross-stepping around. You can even go backwards if you want to. And then if you start to feel dizzy, don't forget, you can always change up the direction and go the other way. Whatever you're doing to keep yourself moving here in the cool down, we're cooling ourselves down so that we can bring our heart rates down nice and slowly. We bring them up nice and slowly, take them down nice and slowly, right? We're starting to feel really warm now, which is great for our strength training and for our balance exercises, which are coming very soon. So let's just march it out or sidestep or both, whatever works for you. Keep those shoulders rolled back. And then let's go walking in the leaves in the forest. So you're gonna do a little like soccer kick, okay? Off to the side, or like I like to call it, my grandpa's jig. Okay, whatever works for you. Breathe. And remember, kicking the leaves isn't just for the kids. I highly recommend go out and frolic. When was the last time you did that, right? Have fun. Nice and easy. You're doing great, everybody. Keep that chest up. Breathe. Nice and easy. You got it. All right, we're gonna learn another dance move. All right, we're gonna go into the mambo. This one's real easy, very similar to like the rocking horse in terms of its pendulum-like movement. So here we go. You're gonna step to the front, transfer weight to the other side as you step to the back, come to the middle to the other side. Forward step, transfer weight to the one leg, back, middle, other side. That's all the mambo is, nice and easy, front and back. There's a few other elements we could mix in here, but we're not going to. We're just gonna keep it an easy forward step, swing it to the back to the middle, to the other side. Here we go, forward, and back to the middle, to the other side, forward, step to the back, to the middle, to the other side. You got it. And bring your arms in, right? Don't forget about your arms. You always wanna be moving them around, okay? Even in our cool down, we never want to just stop moving our muscles. When we stop moving our muscles, you can get lactic acid buildup. That's when your muscles get really sore, okay? So keep moving, keep grooving. Don't forget to smile. Exercise those cheek muscles, right? All right, here we go. We're gonna go into that cross step, okay? So a cross step, you can be crossing, being whimsical, bringing your foot off the ground if that's available to you. If it's not, you can simply keep it down nice and simple, okay? Or side step, again, it's up to you. Bring your arms into the cross step here, okay? Back and forth, back and forth. You can even take it into a little cross step off to the back. Again, if you like to kind of make it a little bit more like a dance move, right? And you can make it a little bit more fun for yourself by adding in all these variations, okay? Good. Maybe you want to pretend like you're on a beach again somewhere, and maybe you're a Polynesian princess at a luau, you know, whatever works for you. Just keep those arms moving. Keep your body moving, okay? Good, you're doing great, everybody. I'm sure you're doing great. All right, here we go. Good, let's stop now. We're gonna keep our feet nice and quiet as we focus entirely on our shoulders. So here the idea is to articulate your scapula as much as possible. So really try to focus on shoulders. I'm gonna bring my arms up. If you need to keep your arms down for lack of range of motion, that's what you're gonna do. It's up to you, okay? If you can, you're gonna bring your arms all the way up like you're drawing circles with your elbows on the walls beside you. Nice and slow. Slow and steady is the name of the game here. Really trying to appreciate if all that warmth that we generated through our exercise translated into a little bit of better motion for the body in certain areas. And again, don't forget, you can focus entirely on the shoulders. Let's go 2 more in this direction. Good. And then let's go the other way. Again, drawing circles on the opposite walls if that's available to you, okay? And if it's not, move your shoulders any amount that you can. 2 more. Good. Last one. All right, I hope you're doing well. Here's your opportunity for a break. You can take some deep breaths if you wish, or some water. I myself am gonna hydrate, and then we're gonna get right into our balance exercises. All right. So quick note before we get into our balance exercise, always with the chest upright, shoulders rolled back over your pelvis. And that's so that you can make sure that your skeleton is holding your weight the way that it was designed, okay? So we always want to be making sure that we're doing that, so we're activating the right muscles so that we can balance well. Bend your knees, keep your hips soft, hold your chair if you need to, bring up 1 foot. We're gonna do ankle rotations, like you're drawing circles with your toes. For 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Other way for 6. 2, 1. Now we're gonna point and flex for 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. And let's take it to the other side, okay? Like you're drawing circles with those toes. Two more. Good. Other way. Here we go. And let's point and flex. Last one. Awesome. All right, we're gonna go stepping up and over the object. So here you wanna step over an object that's like the side of the tub. So it's about a standard size ruler, right? About 1 foot. As we do this, keep your chest upright, hold your chair, bend down, hinge at your hips, and then lift up one leg up and over the side of the tub and lift the other along, okay? And back over the other way. So it is like you're getting in and out of a tub. You can imagine you're getting in and out of a sports car because it's very similar. You gotta get all down low, whatever works for you. And again, because it's spooky season, I've been joking around about getting in and out of the crypt, okay? If you wish, if that's something that is fun for you. There we go, back over the other side. We're gonna go 1 more time, and then we're gonna go for a little locomotion with a bike ride using our chair, which I'm sure sounds confusing. Don't worry, I'll explain. So you're gonna hold on to your chair here, bend your knees, chest up, and then bring up your outside arm and your outside leg, and let's go for 6, all the way around. 5, keep that rooted leg bent. 4, 3, 2, and 1, and then the other way for 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Excellent. Take it to the other side, all right? So again, same thing here. Chest upright, knees bend, hips soft, bring up the outside arm and leg, and let's go for some locomotion for 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Excellent. The other way. Here we go. For 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good stuff. All right. For our last exercise here for balance, we're gonna try something called the tandem stance, or like I like to call it, the Johnny Cash walk the line, okay? So you're gonna start with your feet 1 foot in front of the other. I'll show you from the side, okay? So heels and toes aligned. If this feels like it's too tight, you can create a little space to the front and the back or to the side, but the idea is to keep it tight so you can challenge all of the muscles that contribute to your balance. So if you feel like you can with one foot in front of the other, maintain here, bend down, keep the chest elevated, and then work on the balance. See, can you take your arms away from the chair? If it feels like there's an earthquake in your feet, you're gonna hold on to your chair. No shame in your game if you need to do so, okay? You'll get stronger as time goes by, and you can continue to challenge yourself, lifting one finger at a time. Let's take it to the other side, okay? Other foot in front. Again, bend at the knees, chest up, and then see, is it possible for you to take your hand away from your chair? Remember, no two sides were created equally, okay? Balance is different on both sides because we have a dominant side, it's just the way it goes. So one side might feel like a dream and the other one might feel like a scream. You never know, okay? Hang out and do what you can. And then when you're feeling ready, if you're feeling like it, you can go for a Johnny Cash walk the line. So heel toe or a little separated, hold your chair or not. Forwards and backwards. Now, some of you might recognize this as a sobriety test. It is no longer part of a sobriety test, and that's because most of us don't have great balance. But you will develop excellent balance the more that you continue to challenge yourself with this. If you're holding your chair as you walk, don't worry. One day you'll let go of your chair and it'll be like you're floating. You're fine. Great. Good job, everybody. Let's take a break again. Here's your opportunity again. Take some deep breaths if you need to. I'm going to hydrate myself. You're welcome to do that as well. And then we're going to get right into our strength exercises. As a matter of fact, let's take a few deep breaths, shall we? Breathing in and out through your nose. Inhale and draw those arms all the way up overhead. And bring them down. Good. One more time. Remember, you can come halfway if you need to. And you don't have to bring your arms into it at all. You can simply breathe. Good stuff. All right. So we're gonna hold on to our chair now. For our first exercise, we're gonna go up on our toes and then back on our heels. If you have any balance issues or you're on medication that are contributing to some balance issues, you might wanna skip this, or you might wanna only go on your toes and not go back on your heels. See how you feel. You can also do this seated, okay? Shoulders back, chest up, knees bent. Inhale, come onto the toes. And now raise one arm up. And see if you can raise the other arm up as well. You can go in for the Doritos at the top of the fridge or come in for a hug. You don't have to come very high. Exhale, flat foot, heels down, toes up. Keep the chest elevated. Hold here. Good, we're gonna do this 5 more times. Inhale, up on the toes. Draw up, one arm, and then the other if you can. If you can't and you're holding your chair, that's okay. Do what's available to you. Challenge yourself. Bring one hand up at a time. And then exhale to flat foot, heels down, toes up. Good stuff. 4 more. Here we go. Inhale up, one arm, and then the other. Good. Exhale, flat foot, heels down, toes up. 3 more. Keep the core pulled away from the floor as you come up on your toes. And then bring up one arm at a time, if that's available. Exhale to your flat foot, heels down, toes up. 2 more. Inhale, come up on those toes. One arm at a time. Any amount. You could be all the way up high. You can be down low by your chair. Exhale, flat foot, heels down, toes up. Last time. Inhale, onto those toes. Bring your arms up. Any amount. Exhale, flat foot, heels down, toes up. Excellent. All right, we're gonna go in for some hamstring curls here. So just like we did before throughout our exercise, when we do our hamstring curls, the active part of the curl is in how flexed your foot is. So you can flex your foot and bring it 1 inch off the ground and still activate the hamstring, okay? We're gonna go 6 times per side and hold as we do for 1 breath as we bring it up. So inhale and bring that flex foot up any amount, hold. Take it down, other side. Inhale, bring that flex foot up, hold. Take it down. Keep the other knee bent, always relying on the muscles around the joints. Good. Inhale, other side. Good. Perfect. 3 more. Here we go. Two more, both sides. And one more. Excellent. We're going to take it into a superhero move now. So nice and easy as we were holding onto our chairs, chest up, shoulders rolled back. You're going to keep your knees bent. Send one toe back. Keep your glutes engaged. Raise up one arm on the opposite side and keep that front knee bent as you lift the back leg. Now, if it's available to you, you're going to take your hand off your chair and go for a fly, okay? If you need to keep your hand on the chair, stay there. Then you can also do the work that's gonna get you feeling stronger until you can balance easily. Inhale back to the center, other side, toe back, glutes engaged, opposite arm up, and then lift the leg. And if you can, again, you're gonna take your hand away from the chair. If you have to hold onto the chair, that's okay. Do what you need to do to get you there. Inhale back to the center. We'll do that 5 more times per side. Toe back, arm up, lift and fly. Inhale back to the center. Toe back, arm up, lift and fly. Inhale back to the center. Toe back, arm up, lift and fly. Inhale back to the center. Toe back, arm up, lift and fly. 3 more per side. Here we go. Arm up, lift and fly. Inhale back to center. Toe back, arm up, lift and fly. Inhale back to the center. 2 more. Toe back, arm up, lift. Inhale back to the center. Toe back, arm up. Squeeze the glute, lift. Awesome. Good job, everybody. We've earned it. Let's take a seat. We're only going to be seated briefly as we go through some sit stands. So remember, good posture in your chair here. So you want to be coming forward so your legs have lots of room to move. Keep your ankles stacked under your knees. And I'll show you all 3 variations. Do whichever variation is available to you. If you cannot come to standing, go through the motions to get your muscles feeling activated, and think of activating those muscles as I call them out as well. You're gonna place your hands on the side of the chair. Keep your chest upright, inhale. Hinge at your hips, push off your chair. Dig your heels in as you activate your glutes, your quads, your hamstrings. Come all the way up, straightening out your psoas. And then inhale, hinge back at your hips as you come down floating to find your chair. Again, take a seat. Option 2 is with your hands here just above your knees. Inhale, hinge forward, dig your hands into your thighs, transfer weight to your heels, come forward, standing all the way up. Inhale, hinge back, slide your hands down, and take a seat. Good stuff. Option 3, we call this the no hands ma. Here, like a mummy, like Dracula, whatever works for you. Inhale, hinge forward, dig those heels in, come all the way up to standing, and then maybe shake your pants and do a little dance because it's fun to celebrate. Inhale, hinge back at those hips as you float down like you're floating down through molasses, right? Going really, really slowly, activating all those muscles. Take a seat. Good. Okay, dealer's choice, up to you. Get there how you get there, whatever works for you. Inhale, hinge forward, dig those heels in, come all the way up to standing, and then celebrate again, because why not? All right, it's good. Enjoy the fact that you can still sit and stand. All right, inhale, hinge back. Now, as you float down, think float like a butterfly, sting like a bee. Go really, really slowly all the way down. Good stuff. All right, let's grab a hold of our TheraBands here as we get a little pumped up. Okay, you're gonna take your TheraBand across your legs now, and that's really just so we have good spacing for our first exercise, which will be bow and arrow, okay? So you can take your TheraBand into your hands between your thumb and your first finger, keeping it spaced on either side of your thighs there. And then I'm gonna stand up to show you this one so I can come a little closer to the camera here. So you're gonna stand up with your hands out in front, okay? You're gonna bring one arm back like you have a bow and arrow, okay? And you'll see how my hands are nice and straight. With my elbow up high, I'm gonna draw my back arm back and we're gonna go for 6. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, breathe nice and easy, go forward and backward, slowly and smoothly. Other side. So again, you just take that TheraBand in the opposite direction, elbow up like you're really pulling on the string of a bow, and we come back for 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. And now we're gonna take the TheraBand around the bottom of our feet, secure it down under your feet, because trust me, you don't want this to come up and hit you in the face. It doesn't feel great. Take that TheraBand into your hands like you've got dumbbells now, okay? As we come up, we're gonna do bicep curls. Keep the upper arm tight to the side. All the work comes from below as you come up for 6. Nice and easy up and down. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good work. All right, we're gonna do what I call the Extreme Thigh Master in honor of Suzanne Summers. Let's go, and we're gonna take that band around your legs. So if you can, you're gonna take it all the way around like an elastic band. If you need to, because your TheraBand is smaller or your body is different, you're gonna wanna bring your TheraBand up here. You just want resistance, okay? We're gonna create that resistance and we're gonna go for hip outs for 6. Here we go. Inhale up and over to the side, back in. Inhale up, over to the side and back in, up and over. Here we go. You got it. Good. 3 more. 2. And 1. Good stuff, everybody. Release your TheraBand. We're done getting pumped up. You can have a quick sip of water here. Good. Grab a hold of your ball now, and we're gonna squeeze that ball with the palms of our hands here, pushing in with the heel of your hand. Good. And now you're gonna take that ball and go around the world. See if you can take it in between your wrists, just to kind of give yourself a little bit of a hand-eye coordination movement here, and then go the other way. Good. Good stuff. And again, with hand-eye coordination, take the ball, throw it from one hand to the other, nice and easy, nice and slow, back and forth. Don't worry if you drop it. I'm amazed I haven't yet. Good. Then we're gonna try and throw it up. Maybe give ourselves a clap before we catch it. Maybe try 2. Good. Maybe try 3. Oh, I went for 4. All right. Good stuff. Do as many as you can. Have fun. Just one is just as good and better than none, right? Good stuff, everybody. Take that ball, put it down, and have a sip of water before we go into our stretch, before I send you off to have a great rest of your day. All right. And again, we want to focus on that good posture as we come into our stretch, so keep those legs forward, heels stacked under your knees. Inhale, draw your arms up overhead. Exhale down. Inhale up. Exhale down. And one more time, remember you can come halfway, you don't have to come all the way, or you don't even have to bring your arms into it. As you exhale, slide one foot forward. Your foot is now flat on the ground, toes are pointing forward, chest is upright. Nice, easy breathing. Good. You're doing great, everybody. You're here, you exercise, that's awesome. Turn your toes inward now, so that your toes are now coming towards the midline of the body, right? Towards your belly button. Hold there. Breathe easy. Remember to keep your chest upright, shoulders are stacked over your pelvis. Easy breathing. Good. And come up onto the heel now, pointing the toe to the ceiling. You can have a straight leg here or not. Entirely up to you. It's however it feels in your body. Always remembering to listen to your body. Keep your chest elevated. Place both hands on your bent knee. Inhale and hinge forward. If you want a quick demo of why I'm constantly asking you to have good posture, you can hunch here and feel that release. So always keeping the chest upright, always keeping good posture in mind. Inhale, come back to the center. Exhale, slide the other foot forward, toes pointing ahead. Breathe easy. Good. Doing great. Turn your toes inward now toward the midline of the body so you can feel a stretch a little bit down the outside of the ankle into the shin. And even if you don't feel a stretch, remember, you don't have to feel an extreme end of a stretch, not like an elastic stretching to really get it there. Come up onto the heel now, point the toe to the ceiling, bent leg or not, up to you. Place your hands on your bent knee, inhale, and exhale as you hinge forward just until you feel the stretch. Good. Inhale back to the center, come back. We're gonna take care of our arms. Inhale up, drop one arm back. See if you can find that hard to reach tag. Grab a hold of the elbow. If you can't hold there, push from underneath, or bring your hand to the opposite shoulder and push from underneath. Good. Bring your hands down, let's take it to the other side. Inhale up, drop that hand back, grab a hold of the elbow, and stretch, or push from underneath, or grab the hand and take it across to the shoulder, push from underneath. Good. And now take your arms out wide, like you're asking for a hug, palms facing the opposite sides of the room, chest forward, even bringing your chin forward. And then wrap your arms around yourself and give yourself a pat on the back and say, good job, me. I exercised, I practiced a little self-love, a little self-care, really important. And then wrap your arms around yourself in the other direction, because life's about balance. And who says 2 hugs a day doesn't keep the doctor away? All right, everybody. Thanks so much for joining me today. Thanks for choosing to participate in the VON Smart program. I'm Cynthia. Maybe I'll see you again next time, or maybe I won't see you, but you'll see me. Take care, everybody. Be well. Drink lots of water. Stay safe out there.